Hello, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a wise clown. I'm an empath, and I do energy reports. My take on things, the main stage, the collective, as above, so below. Anyway, I just have a lot of extra time on my hands, so I collect a lot of information, a lot of data, and I put things together. Astrology is a big one, but goddamn, man, there's so many astrologists, and they all have different focuses, which is cool. But I just I retain enough to know, but God, it's hard. It's hard to keep track of it. There's a lot of planets, and the vocabulary is just getting more extensive. So I don't know. I dip in. I know enough. I know more than most. I've been tracking my whole life. Anyway, I'm an Aries sun, Scorpio moon. And when the moon goes through Scorpio, that's when the demons are coming out to play. Boy, if I would have known that a long time ago. Oops. Anyway, we're just, some of us never wake up to the realization of, oh God, yeah, I used to be this and that and this, and God, I was a terrible this and that and this is where I made errors in previous incarnations, and this is where I keep doing those patterns and have, the opportunity to break them in my bloodline and in my families. And that's what's happening, and moving into the age of Aquarius, and all the woo is true, and people are going, what? More and more people are, I get a measure of people where they are with, their ascension as far as being in line with me, because everybody has a different path, and there are people who are farther on the path than me, but have maybe never heard of the Battle of Los Angeles, but that's a measure for me, that because that is one of the things that took me on a course and into my recognition, my awakeness to familiarity, and my being in alignment and attunement with star seeds. I just got them all calmed down. Today was the first day that I felt like substantial heat and energy this morning, and it felt really, really good. Sometimes you just, like, my room, man, it stays about 50, 50, it's pretty chill in here, I don't know how other people keep it, but I used to, like, when I lived in Nebraska, I used to have it at, like, 78, 80. Like, if I want to walk around in a t-shirt and shorts, I want to be able to be comfortable, I had a big house, and, but all that stuff got all stripped away, including heat. But, yeah, goddamn, I'm never going to have to worry about the furnace again in any house. It'll be cool. But I'll be sure the next house has a wood stove in it. Anyway, I just got them all calmed down because the energy, man, everybody's feeling it. And it's Friday, and it's the 1st, and people are going to it's going to be one of those days that people are going to overshoot the mark a little bit. They're going to, because, as warm as it was today, and yeah, it was nice today, it's going to dip down. It's still dipping down. It's like, I keep having to look at if it's going to be in the 20s, because then we get mom set up, put the heating pad in, this big old huge heating pad, and we get her all squared away. It has a safety 2-hour thing, so when she goes to bed, it warms up, and then if she gets cold in the middle of the night, she can just flip the switch and it'll turn off after 2 hours, and she's good. I have the dogs, and I freaking did what bears do and freaking ate my feelings at the beginning of winter, so I packed on a couple of pounds, and when I went in today, I noticed in the mirror, I looked in a big mirror, and I was like, wow, I've lost some of that feeling weight I ate at the beginning of winter, but I just do what bears do, we know, because I freaking I burn so much, I burn hot, because we're energy, and if we, like, because it's been extra cold at night, I eat a couple puddings in the evening. Yeah, and then people, I don't know, sugar's terrible for you, but freaking I love pudding, it makes me feel good. So I ate 2 big family-sized cups, right? Maybe a couple cookies. Eat a lot of sugar, and then that during the night, I freaking actually, and then I'll lay her down and sleep with the hat on, and I'm freaking like burning energy. Yeah, but the dogs are right on me. It's getting harder to turn over, flip over, and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know. It's kind of quiet in the news. There's like weird stories, and I love how astrology will predict, certain days. I mean, because like March, I guess, is kind of a going within time period for, a lot of planets and signs that are for Aries and Pisces. Because I'm like Pisces and Vedic, Pisces Sun and Scorpio Moon, in both Western and Vedic. So it's funny because that's when I used to drink, I think, is when Scorpio, the moon would go through Scorpio, is when I'd really want to drink. And the last time I tried drinking again, when I figured it out, nope, it's gonna make me dead. Can't do it. I would see a pattern. I was watching a lot of Cougar Town, and I get cravings for grape. First, I get cravings for grape juice. And then, it'd be like around the time, like a Friday, and they had pretty cool wine tasting up there before I got mad at them, quit going there. But, and learn a thing or two about vino. At least I can carry conversation, can know what people are talking about. So, I learned enough to get by. So, I noticed this pattern, and still, I can tell when more, because I'll crave grape juice, right? But now I don't do the alcohol. I'll get my grape juice, no Scorpios. The moon's traveling through Scorpio. Things are going to get a little, I don't know, what's the word, extra, a little dark, a little dippy, a little low vibrational, and could be fun. Just don't do anything you're gonna regret kind of time for me. That's my experience. And then, once it passes on, it passes on. But there's a big old to do coming up on the 6th with some planetary stuff, and it's so funny. I'm rubbing his back, and I know he loves it. And I'm like, I wish somebody would put pressure on my spine just like I'm putting it on his. Vicarious. Oh, that'd be a good thing to talk about. Living vicariously, because we're all the same we're all the same, of getting by during hard times. Man, for an empath, memories, freaking there. With all the cleansing, people are having plenty of time to sit around and think. With all the planetary alignments, it's bringing up so much childhood stuff, past life stuff. Just heal, 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 heal. And if you don't heal, it's just constantly being thrown in your face. And for an empath, just those memories are just freaking brutal, man. They can be brutal. The one came up from 9 years ago of me and my brother and his dog Hobo, and my cat Cideray, and my mom and her dog Sassy, and the only one that's left is, mom was their Sassy's left, my cat, and the Hobo have since passed, and it's just like nothing is the same as it was in this picture. It's like a completely different lifetime ago. Like, none of us are even the same people. He's like married, kids. It's weird, I don't know. I got like super sensitive. I just came into I'm like, well, you know what? I tried to act a certain way for so long, and people half-heartedly had me around, anyway. But they always got to their point of, oh, we're having this thing, but it's for family, and it always comes to that. So, but more and more people are finding that their family is, who you pick, and I just am a little bit more selective because I hadn't been before, and it's caused a lot of harm to myself, and it's mostly because I didn't listen to me when people told me how they were, and for whatever reason, I just, I needed attention, I needed to be cared for, I needed to be loved so much that they could treat me in freaking deprecating ways, abusive ways, and I put up with it. And then what happened is I had it all stripped away. All of it got stripped away. All of it. Now I learned how to love myself, and god damn, you know what happens when you love yourself? People know they can't fuck with you. Because that's why people fuck with you. It's because they don't love themselves and they want you to feel bad for just as bad as they do. Bring you down to their level. Low vibrational, I can't do it. I won't do that. I'm a light worker. I'm supposed to raise people up. When I go places, people smile. Yeah, people respond. I noticed that today. I was like, man, people really respond to me in a positive way. I think more people watch these videos, but I don't. It ain't about that. It's kind of about that, but Scorpio moon. Anyway, I'm falling out of alignment with some astrologers, and that's the thing is, they dip and flow. We're all learning as we go, and just take allowance, Nobody's ever been in a place that I have never been, or made sense up there. But just be careful and know that what you see, if you believe it, it's freaking true. Yeah. So, hope you have a rad day.